Hello students, we were studying that Macbeth and I come to here text. Please read the text of this so that you can understand it. Yeah, it's scene 4 starts with page this one line number 5, and in this scene the character are here: Duncan, the king, Lennox, Malcolm and Donalbain and his attendant. Duncan asks his attendants, "Is execution done on Cawdor? Are not those in commission yet returned?" Malcolm answers, "My lies, they are not yet come back, but I have spoke with one that saw him die, who did report that very frankly confessed his treason, implored your highness pardons, and set forth a deep repentance. Nothing in his life became him like the living it. He died as one that he had been studied in his death, to throw away the dearest thing he owed as twice a careless trifle." Dear students, Malcolm, the King Duncan, asked his son, the person who were sent to execute the Thane of Cawdor, haven't have done the deed or not, have applied the order or not, and then Malcolm answer that my lies, my king, they have not yet come back, वो अभी तक नहीं आए हैं, but the order which was given to him was to be applied, was has been applied by them. It is so it is what we say, it has been done surely. And he says that I have asked that person who was appointed for that to complete these deeds. And then Duncan says, before this line, you see, you note this. Hello students, this is hi students, this is Act 4. Hello students, we were studying Macbeth and now we are starting with scene 4th of Act 1st, and I hope that you will read these lines. You read at home, it takes lot of time, so I won't read this. And in this scene, what happens, the King Duncan asks his attendants and son that was the order which was given by him to punish the Thane of Cawdor has been applied or not. And Malcolm answers that king, my king, the order has been followed by the concerned person, and he has been that Thane of Cawdor has been punished. And he says that nothing in his life, see the lines here, nothing in his life became him like the living it. He says that Thane of Cawdor accepted his death as a trivial incident or as a routine or a normal incident of his life. He accepted his treason, he accepted his deceiving, and requested for pardoning him, and at last he was ready to be killed, to be punished, to be hanged. And dear students, when a person realizes his mistakes or his crime, the fear of death also becomes less. यदि किसी आदमी को अपने पापों का, अपने गुनाहों का एहसास हो जाता है, तो फिर उसको जीवन से भी ज़्यादा स्नेह रहता नहीं है, और जीवन से ज़्यादा डर, जीवन से या यूँ कहें कि मौत से ज़्यादा उसको डर नहीं लगता है. वो चीज़ इसमें है कि उसको अपने गुनाहों का, अपने डीड्स का, अपने धोखेबाजी का एहसास हो गया था, और उसने मृत्यु को ऐसे गले लगा लिया जैसे कि वो इसके लिए कोई ज़्यादा जीवन उसके लिए कोई ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण नहीं हो। तो ये लाइन हमें ये उपदेश भी देती है, हमें ये सिखाती भी है कि आवर डीड्स मस्ट बी गुड, अदरवाइज वी विल lose our belief, we will lose our trust, we will lose our love or affection or losings or desire for the life। हमें अच्छे काम करेंगे तो हमें जीवन से लगाव बना रहता है, लेकिन यदि आप अपने गलत कामों में एक बार हो गए हैं तो फिर that is very tough to be in love with the life। Okay, and then students, the Duncan says that there is no art to find the mind's construction in the face। These lines are really important. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust। See students, Duncan is a generous king and he expresses his views that to find the mind's construction in the face, I mean what is going on in person's psyche, in person's inner, one can't guess। कोई भी आदमी, हम ये एहसास नहीं कर सकते, हमारे पास ऐसा किसी के दिमाग को पढ़ने का कोई आइडिया नहीं है, किसी के मन में क्या चल रहा है वो हम नहीं समझ सकते। He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust, and he says that the Thane of Cawdor was such a gentleman on whom the King Duncan trust a lot, and he says that there is no way to read the mind's constructions looking the face। मतलब आदमी के चेहरे से भाई आदमी अंदर क्या, उसके दिमाग में क्या है, उसको अपन एहसास नहीं कर सकते, वो कहता है। और जो उसके ऊपर बहुत विश्वास था उसको, लेकिन फिर भी वह धोखेबाजी करता हुआ पकड़ा गया, धोखेबाज निकला। कौन? द थेन ऑफ कॉडर। सो यू रीड दिस वन, यू रीड दिस लाइन attentively। These are quoted in the examination, and these are quoted in your descriptive, this can be quoted in descriptive answers also। Then enter Macbeth, Banquo, Rose and Angus। These two are the general of the king's army, and two others are attendants or soldiers। They came there and say, looking Macbeth, King Duncan says, "Oh worthiest cousin", you see the degree, superlative degrees used here, worthiest cousin, सबसे महत्वपूर्ण cousin, the sin of my ingratitude even now was heavy on me। You are so far before that swiftest wing of recompense is slow to overtake thee। आप लोग इन लाइन्स को पढ़ें स्टूडेंट्स, और आई एम टेलिंग यू द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस लाइन्स देयर। वो जो किंग डंकन है, ही एड्रेसेस मैकबेथ एज वर्दिएस्ट कजिन, मतलब सबसे महत्वपूर्ण, सबसे श्रेष्ठ जो उसके किंग के जो किन्स हैं, कीथ और किन्स हैं, उनमें से मैकबेथ उसके लिए सबसे महत्वपूर्ण और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है, सबसे महत्वपूर्ण है, सबसे ब्रेव हैं, उसकी डीड सबसे अच्छी हैं।